Good afternoon, welcome back, or if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Katie and this is Louisiana Cooking and Living, and we are in the middle of a fall soup series here, and tonight we are going to be making chili. And my kids are like, that's not a soup, but I said if you're at a restaurant, it'll say chili under the soup menu. So we are making chili tonight, and we are going to do a little bit of a shortcut in making this chili. Growing up, I didn't really like chili. My mom made it all from scratch and used canned tomatoes and had big old chunks of tomatoes, and I just didn't like it. And so what I found, let me grab it real quick and I'll show you. This is Tabasco chili starter. It comes in original and spicy, and what I do is I mix these up, and this is what I use. It has my seasonings and my tomatoes. Let's see what the ingredients say. Tomatoes, water, tomato paste, green chilies, onion, chili powder, distilled vinegar, salt, garlic, and some Tabasco. So that's what's in there. So that's what I use as my little shortcut for my chili. I guess we'll just get started. We'll move over to the stove. I have my pot already heating up back here, my Dutch oven. I have some onion chopped, and we will get cooking. All right, so I have my ground meat from Costco here. Like I've showed before, these are 1 1/3 pounds each, and I'm making 2 of these. So this is going to make a good amount of chili in here. And we're going to brown these up. All right, while this is browning up, I'm going to add some salt to it. Something else I've used before for chili is I've done a chuck roast cut up into chunks. You could do a pork roast cut up into chunks, mix them up, mix them and match them with the ground meat. I am using pinto beans today. You could use black beans, you could use red beans. Chili is just something you could throw in the pot, whatever you want. I know in Texas they don't, they say they don't like beans in their chili. Fun fact, if you don't know this about me, we moved to Texas when I was in 11th, right before 11th grade. And that's where I met my husband, was in Texas, and I drove him back here to Louisiana. And he likes beans in his chili. So it's not everybody in Texas that doesn't like beans in their chili, just some. This Tabasco starter, I get it at Walmart here, and a local grocery store called Rouse's. I'm sure you could probably order it on Walmart online if you don't have, they don't sell it in your area. But they have it on Amazon, and I can leave a link in my description box from Amazon for the chili starter. We're just going to get this browned up, and we'll get moving along. So this is something I'll do when I'm trying to brown a bunch of ground meat, because they will start rendering down the juices and the fat, as I will make like a well in the middle so that it gives it room to evaporate, and then that allows the meat to actually brown instead of just steaming. So I am allowing all that to evaporate real quick. All right, so I got my meat all browned up, and I added about a cup of chopped onions here. It was a super large onion. I didn't add the whole thing into it. And now instead of, you could use fresh garlic now. I just have some freeze-dried garlic powder, so it tastes like fresh garlic. So I'm just going to add that in here. We'll give this a quick stir. And now I'm going to add my pinto beans in. I'm leaving the broth in with the pinto beans. And that'll help loosen up all the bits off the bottom of this Dutch oven. So I have 2 pans. We'll give this a stir. At this point, this is actually the meat that I use for when I make taco salad. And that's how we like to have our taco salad, is the meat like this, with just the pinto beans and the onions. All right. So now I'm going to start adding my Tabasco. If I can get them open. And what I'm going to do is when I finish emptying these jars out, is I'm going to put some water in it and shake them up. So for this amount of meat, which was 2 2/3 pounds of meat, I'm doing 2 of the originals and 1 of the spicy of this Tabasco. All right, so we are going to let this simmer. It doesn't take long. Everything's cooked. Just trying to get the flavors to marry together. And while this is simmering, we'll get our toppings ready. And then we'll be able to try this together. All right, so this is all the toppings we have for the chili today. We have some Monterey Jack cheese and cheddar cheese. Of course, you can use any kind of cheese. You can use queso fresco, cotija cheese, Oaxaca cheese, just cheddar, just whatever you want. I have some red onions. These are some fresh peppers from the garden. We have the Sugar Rush peach pepper and then the jalapenos that turned red and they're green. And then I had some pickled peppers that I had made, the same trio of peppers here. Some avocado, some sour cream, and then we like Fritos with our chili. Of course, you know, there are so many other toppings. When I was looking up on Pinterest, people had goldfish, they had cornbread, green onions. There's just so many different things you can add. Chili is just so versatile. So I just have my little bowl here that I'm going to top. We have company coming over for dinner tonight, so I'm not going to get a whole bowl, but I'm just going to fix one little bowl for me. I'm going to do some cheese. Both kinds of cheese here. And love me some green onions. I said the green onions, and that made me think about it, the red onions. and some avocado. And this is the way I like to eat mine, with some Fritos on the side. All right, we are going to get a little taste test. All right, here's my little bowl of chili. It's going to be super hot. I know it is. See the steam coming out of it. But these avocados will cool that off. All right, here we go. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off of it, but it's super hot. It's just a hint spicy because I mixed those two jars of Tabasco. But I know my husband's going to want to put the pickled peppers on his, and I don't know, we'll have the fresh pepper option with cheese. It's so good. I hope y'all give this a try. Thanks for watching and following along. If you don't mind, just hit subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.